jazzy.
I think the performance, the level of execution was very high.
The impression of the concert was very good. I think the audience had a very nice evening. They are very happy and enthusiastic. I think the most positive things I heard was the positive energy of the musicians themselves.
It's very exciting. He's really he's working really nice with sound colors, and I'm really curious to the second part what we're going to hear and see, of course.
I found that the concert had an incredibly wide variety of atmospheres, from very intimate and spiritual and thoughtful to some really physical, rocking, party sounds.
Throughout history, of course, composers have conducted their own music, and I think especially with starting with Mahler, that became almost a métier in itself. It was not the composer alone, and was not the conductor by itself, but the two kind of merged in the artistry of that one person. After Mahler, I think one of the greatest persons who had that together was Leonard Bernstein. Also nowadays, for instance, people like James Macmillan and John Adams, they try to fuse those two, and I like to do that too. For me as a composer, it's a great inspiration to perform on stage. That's where I draw most of my inspiration, from the experience to know what it is like to be on stage, to have an audience in front of you, and to have to bring something.
I own a label, Quinton, and we do some projects with modern composers.
As you also saw in the recording session, the time was so short. It had to be done super efficiently, American style, like 7 o'clock is hat off. And I know Peter can do that, and I know when there's this pressure and he can work very efficiently and know immediately these are the passages I need. Here I can cut, he can cut like...
Yeah, everywhere.
everywhere. He can just take one little note out, put it in, and it still sounds natural and as if it was played like that. So, especially with this ensemble piece, I knew he's the man to work with. And also this session now showed it that we got really some great things done.
Yeah.
Also with these musicians, of course, because the
yes.
sound technician can be fantastic, but if you don't have musicians who can keep up. And what I liked a lot about these musicians, I don't know how you perceived it here without seeing them, because you only hear it, but I'm so happy with them because they all get away from old-fashioned classical mannerisms. They sound fresh, they sound jazzy, and they have an attitude, and a good one.
Yeah.